I'm back in Paris, riding along with a French exterminator who's gonna take me to the underbelly of the city, literally. We're going inside restaurant kitchens that most tourists never see. I thought Paris just had a rat issue, but they're plagued with mice, and they love restaurants. I'm gonna share my American techniques and see what we can do to solve this mice issue in these restaurants. I'm also gonna be walking along the Seine River because I'm curious on how big these river rats really are. I'm bringing some French baguette to lure them out of their burrows. And if you watch to the end, we've got a French rat dance. Bonjour. Let's get started. All right, you can see that the weather has changed. It's a little cloudy and cool. He's gonna be picking me up and we're gonna be heading to some of his commercial accounts, so stay tuned. I've got my Gucci bag here with all of my rat traps. I'm gonna show my wire mesh, my enzyme. I am here for Fashion Week, and so if there was a Fashion Week for rat traps, I think I would win for sure.
Hey!
What's up, buddy?
Comment va, Jim?
How are you, man? Are you in the truck?
Yes,
in the van?
okay.
It's my translator. Good morning to you. All right, so I guess we are heading to a restaurant that has a mice issue. So this will be interesting to see. Day in the life of a French exterminator.
No problem. J'ai my friend. He's a big professional.
Yes. Nice to meet you. When was the last time you saw some?
I saw mice yesterday here.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes, and here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I buy this one.
Okay.
And this morning I saw the mice here like this.
Yeah, see the mice droppings there.
Jimmy is not.
It's not it.
They're not eating any of the bait that's in those little boxes. Why? Makes sense, right? There's food here. So the question I have is, how are they getting into the kitchen? We're underground here. That's the top floor. So that's what really is bringing a lot of attention to me. It's like, how are these mice getting down into this kitchen area? He's gonna go ahead and service the kitchen. So let's check out and see how he does that. So this is what they have, silicone proof.
This one, poison. Poison, the heat.
Oh yeah.
Heat.
After each mice,
Ouais.
and can I cut and rest use its food?
La pomme de terre?
Yes. Eat like
No,
this.
no,
and
no,
I
no, no, no. Poubelle.
cut-
Poubelle. Poubelle.
This one?
Yes, poubelle.
Yes, yes.
If we weren't here, I think he was ready just to cut out that section and repurpose that potato. Can you imagine that?
Excluder.
Oh yeah.
The proof.
Yep. Right, so he's rebaiting. So really what they're doing is just controlling the situation. I spoke to him upstairs and I said, well, what about focusing on figuring out how they're getting in to stop them? He says that most restaurant owners don't want to deal with that. They don't want to spend the money. They just want to focus on controlling the issue. So he's using a scent. It's an attractor. So he'll bait the boxes and then spray this all over to attract the mice.
Ça c'est not me. Ça, c'est notre.
No years.
C'est on teste.
How long have you had a mice issue?
When I was first time come here, there is mice. After that, I buy some guns for killing mice, but it's not used.
Doesn't work.
It works, but the mice is more than.
They got smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. You killed 20 mice?
Yes, more than 20. I use gum here. It's
What's gum?
This one I show you.
Show me, yeah. Oh, interesting.
On the.
Oh, it's glue.
Yeah, glue.
Glue, got it.
Yes, if mice are walking on this and he cannot run away.
I guess the poison is working. That's crazy. How do you think the mice are getting in? From the top?
I researched about that, but it's difficult to find. Sometimes maybe they are coming from this small room.
I saw that, yes.
Yeah. There is generator of the water. If I wash plate,
Water comes up.
yes, water comes up.
I invented a mouse trap. We catch a lot.
Ah, yeah.
But here's the problem. Look, the potatoes, any food that's out, if you put in a container so the mice don't have access, then the trapping will be good. But if this is out like this, they have plenty of food.
They will coming for the.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
All
like
of-
this?
Ouais, comme ça.
Yes, yes.
Yes, here, yeah.
Correct. No food out. They look for food.
Yes.
There's no food, they'll hit our traps. Okay?
Yes, okay, of course, yes.
Perfect. He is done with his service. He baited all of the boxes. I think we're gonna try to get the rat back in here, but I made it very clear to the owner he's got to remove and stow away all of the exposed food. And it's sort of a light bulb hit for him. He says, "Oh, I got it." So maybe we'll be back to placing the rat back. Here's the outside of the restaurant. Obviously we're below street level and I'm trying to figure out if there's any entry points here on the outside. Doors. About 10 feet away is a pretty significant hole right there. Look at that. That definitely needs to be sealed up.
Yes, yes.
Look at this here too. Big old gap. So he was using that steel wool to shove inside there, so I'm going to show him the ultimate exclusion material that we use. The
Yeah.
best. No chew plus.
Ici,
Do you have any?
ici one Paris, comme ça. Same.
Oh, same?
De la coche. La coche big. Same.
This is the best.
Yes.
Yeah. We can fold it, put it inside here. Inside here.
Là-bas. Mais ça,
You can use screws or you can pack it in.
d'accord.
Este oil?
Ah, ok.
Pack it in. Ja.
Ok.
Yeah.
Yeah, ça y est, perfect.
Yeah, the outside structure, so many things like this that are compromised. Perfect for rats and mice to get in. But I'm really surprised how effective the poison is here. I mean, most of the boxes, they were going at it with that poison. What I'm also learning here too is the department here, with respect to the inspections, there's only 10 people in the entire Paris here that sort of run and operate and inspect and control the food establishments. Very, very weak. The only time that they really have sort of any ability to shut anything down is if somebody calls in and they get sick and they're hospitalized. As far as frequent visits on a weekly basis to really make sure that these restaurants are being held accountable, he said it's very, very difficult. As long as there's a contract or an agreement with the pest controller, that restaurant can remain open. So he's explaining to me, guys, right now that he goes, Jimmy, I think the smoke, nobody's doing smoke testing here in pest control.
Está good job, smoke.
Y pest controllers aquí no
Is
hacen
no trabajo, solamente the plumber.
Plumbers.
Plumber, mais no está aquí Paris.
Right. It's really cool because he's watching our videos and he's seeing the methods that we're using in America that could actually work here in Paris, which I am super excited to see. Then you have all of this trash that's everywhere, so it's just an absolute perfect environment for rodents. Check this out right here. Look at that massive rat dropping right there. This is definitely a hot spot. And this is what I'm seeing all over Paris. With the amount of tourism, the amount of trash, the outside structures here, there are so many holes, and that's the #1 problem that I see here in France with pest control. They're not focusing on the exterior entry points at all. So you can see right here, how the rats chew. It's a big problem with these type of trash cans here.
Big problem.
Big problem here.
It's not possible cerrado. Necesita tu vivir. Antes una terrorista necesita una bomba. Donc hoy una nueva reglementación. Ça veut dire necesita todo transparent.
That's crazy. I mean, if I was a rat, I'd choose to live here in Paris. I mean, the food here is absolutely extraordinary, and the city itself is absolutely beautiful. And really what I've come to understanding here regarding the rats is that the Parisians are almost at a point where we just have to live beside them. There's really nothing we can do, and the government here has completely given up in the sense of spending more money for eradication because they understand it's not going to happen. In fact, one of the mayors in one of the district, I believe District 10, he was so fed up with the overall government, he created his own app, and anybody in the residents in that district sees a rat, you go in and you input it, and it really exposed all the hot spots. And then he would forward that information over to the government to say, hey, look at our district is being overran by rats. I mean, this is what I'm constantly seeing. I mean, the overall structures compared to America, they're solid, with the exception of some venting. The doors are a massive issue here, but the internal walls versus America are way more durable because it's all concrete and all the plumbing is ran outside on the exterior portion of the properties. I mean, the only real big difference in impact on rats as far as entering into structures is you can't really depend on any local governments. It really comes to us as the exterminators to be able to follow certain methods way outside of poisons that's really going to make an impact on rat activity inside of a structure, especially restaurants, you guys. It's our obligation as restaurant owners and as rodent control experts to go in and work together and stop rodent intrusion inside restaurants especially. It's not fair to the tourists that are spending thousands of dollars to visit a country and you think there's fresh food, but nobody really understands what's below ground because the outside looks exceptional, but nobody sees the inside of the kitchens. And to me, that's unfair. And if you're watching this and your city's full of rats, reach out to us. Love to travel to you. We are heading back to that Tibetan restaurant. I'm gonna apply some tracking powder behind that kitchen equipment, and we're gonna try to see if we can figure out how precisely these mice are getting into that kitchen. I don't think he's ever used this method, so it's gonna be interesting to see this French exterminator see how this tracking powder works, and he might be able to use it in his day-to-day operations, especially with the amount of restaurants that he services. Buddy, how are you? Good, how are you? What's up, buddy?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm making a dumpling.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Any more activity? Do you see any mice?
Yes, but he did some clean and...
oh, this is good. You covered.
Yes.
Nice. We know that this is a hot spot right here. When I first came in, this area right here was a lot of droppings. So I'm gonna go ahead and place some tracking powder between this wall and this appliance here.
Jimmy, the tracking powder, that's smart.
You got it.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow and figure out how they're getting into your restaurant, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You're the owner, but you cook. You do everything here. You're such a hard worker.
Yeah, because I don't have money yet.
You are a hard worker.
Thank you.
How many hours a day do you work here?
In the morning, 11 a.m. to night, 10:30 p.m.
Wow. He's a very, very hard worker. He's cooking, cleaning, managing the restaurant Very, very hard worker.
Et moi, mis the night avec machina.
Máquina aquí.
Machina ici
Yeah.
et un travers.
Exacto.
Okay.
Or, yeah, exacto.
Mejor.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So he's gonna go get the rat vac and he wants to install it here, which I think is a great idea. He'll be back tonight to install the rat vac. I'm hoping we accomplish two things. We start extracting, but more importantly, to figure out how they're getting into this restaurant. That, to me, is the most crucial. Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube, yes.
He wants to follow me on YouTube, guys.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
this one.
Yes. Yep.
Notification on and thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Tonight?
Yes.
Let's
You're
go.
the best. You're the best.
Thank you so much.
Super cool guy. I am walking now towards the Seine River. I've got some food for the rats here, a nice French baguette. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be looking for a lot of trees with burrows, and then once I place this out, I'm gonna see how close I can get to the rats, because they're almost domesticated here with all of the tourism. They're so used to people. So here we go. There's been a huge problem with the rats here. Obviously, rats love the natural environment of water and food. It's perfect for them, and they've got the burrows around the trees. Okay, we're coming down. Oh, there's a rat already, you guys. Two of them. They're running. They're everywhere. So they're feeding off this trash here. You can see the burrows. Throw some bread here. They're poking their head out. One just went underneath this bench. There he is, running. All right, so I fed him some Skippy American peanut butter, the baguette. I'm gonna go place it over there and see how close we can get to the rats. But the aroma of the chunky peanut butter should really lure them in. They're gonna say, "Merci beaucoup." They're coming out. All right, they're coming. There's my bread with peanut butter. Did you see that? He literally got the baguette, dragged it all the way inside that burrow. All right, here's a big one. Pretty heavy. Let's see what they do to that. Devouring that bread. The city of romance, but they have no idea that it's the city of rats. They devoured that peanut butter. They absolutely loved that chunky peanut butter. Wow, you guys can see right there, a lot of rat activity along the River Seine here. It's unbelievable. Now I understand why they're saying it's a huge problem here in Paris. I'm sure tempted to bring my rat trap and place it along the burrow and see how quickly I can trap one on the twin trap. All right, as you can see, it's a beautiful day here today in Paris. I'm heading over back to the Tibetan store to check the tracking powder, and I'll be doing this on my own. Halil won't be able to make it. He's on another call. I said, don't worry, I'll handle this. So we're heading there right now, see how well the tracking powder worked out. Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good.
Yep.
You having a good day?
Yes.
Activity last night?
Yeah. Here, one mice there is working here.
Okay. All right, so you can see we have the lights off to the restaurant. My black light. Oh, very active. You can see the migration this way. Yes, look at that. Oh, look
my
at.
God.
Remember I told you?
Yes.
Papitas. Look
And
at, they're all over. Are those potatoes or onions?
onion, yes.
Oh, they're all over the onions. Very active under there. Very active in here too. Look at this. Over by the sink. Oh, over there. That's where they're coming.
Here is very important for me. Yes, here.
Yes.
It's very important for me because I put sauce here.
Yeah. Yeah, look at, they're on there. See?
Yeah.
They're going everywhere. Look at it here.
Yeah.
In your dish. So as of right now, you can see all of the tracking powder that's going underneath the equipment. They're definitely nesting somewhere in this restaurant. I set up a camera for him as well, and we're just going to continue to help him monitor and go from there. I have a few more days left here in Paris, but I think I've established a good little protocol for both the owner and Halil. So you can see this beautiful, beautiful park right here. Everybody laying out, and that sign said stop the rats. Basically, take all of your trash and throw it away. Look at how beautiful this park is. Check out this planter bed. See a bunch of people sit here. Lots of burrows. Lots of activity. I'm gonna add some bread here. Check it out. Look at how fast they come out. Their entire tunnel system runs alongside here. It's amazing how deep they take the bread into their nesting sites. Here's another one right here. Absolutely crazy. They're like almost domesticated because there's so many people and tourists. They feel so comfortable around people. All right, so I have an idea. I'm gonna apply some detour gel on some French bread and let's see if they take it. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and they have not come out at all. Oh, they're gonna have a spicy, spicy time underneath that burrow. It's gonna really have a massive effect on them. You see that one that jumped? He got it on his paws and then literally leaped away about 3 to 4 inches. In fact, then they start cleaning their paws and then they start touching their face and they never ever go back. That's the beauty of the detour gel. Great for cars, vehicles, wiring, burrows, things of that sort. It is perfect if you don't want rats to ever come back to the same location. We do a lot of jobs where there's wires and pipes that go along houses that they're using as runways. Perfect application to wipe down, apply it to those wires, and those rats will never ever come back. And it'll actually last up to 1 year. All right, put some bread inside the bait box here. I'm gonna line this with gel. That was crazy. All right, guys, we're heading now back to the restaurant. He finally picked up the rat vac and we're gonna be placing it into that kitchen. I'm so glad that I was able to install a camera on the floor so we can see the level of activity. I sent him the footage, Halil, and he was blown away. I think he's gonna start using a camera on every one of his jobs. Okay, so we've got the rat vac set up here in this corner. We chose this corner that way gives him the ability to continue to work and cook. And then we put the hose underneath. Unfortunately, we can't put the camera where the ingress is. But as you saw earlier, there was activity even during the day when he was cooking. They're under here. That's why the tracking powder stayed within this kitchen area. So we know that they're living underneath these appliances here and they're not going out. So hopefully we can trap. We'll get set up. Let's see if we're activated. We are activated. The trapping will be super effective if we make sure that all of the food, because remember, the onions, the potatoes, everything on the floor is going to be super important just to, because any food left out, trapping will take a long time. But if all the food is removed, this trapping will get them. So here's another sign, stop the rats.
C'est une information que la mairie a mis pour prévenir les citoyens de Paris qu'il ne faut plus jeter des aliments pour éviter la propagation de rats et de souris, etc. Qu'il faut arrêter de donner de la nourriture ou jeter de la nourriture par terre.
So the rats don't overtake the parks, which make a lot of sense because these parks are absolutely beautiful, stunning. As you can see, this little quaint little park is spotless. There's absolutely no trash anywhere. So you can see right here, they've got all these self-contained, and then again, they've got the traps right here. Okay, we're gonna see how much activity this park has inside the twin trap here. Let's see, it's fully baited. Nothing. You can see the liquid's pretty new here. And they got bait boxes here too. So we're heading up to the train track right here. So we got to climb these walls here and we're going to head up over where the train tracks are. So we are in the outskirts of Paris, and this is actually where he was born and sort of raised. He grew up in this area. He says it's a very, very tough neighborhood. He says this train track now attracts a lot of homelessness, and rats are along the railroads here next to all the trees, and then you have residences behind us. He just wanted to show us what it looks like during the day.
Aquí está, ce train en bas. Donc mucho el ratón este. Un ratón muerte.
Oh yeah. There's a dead rat over there. Smells like pee. The moral of the story of that walk was, if there's people and food, there's gonna be rats. It's been a very, very good pleasure of you showing me around Paris, the insides of your business. It's been very, very, very nice.
Moi aussi, je suis vraiment content que vous m'ayez accompagné avec votre méthode américaine. Nous, on a vraiment appris pas mal de choses grâce à vous. Vous avez des méthodes différentes de nous, de Paris. Nous, on utilise beaucoup les box.
Here in Paris, we work differently with very old-fashioned methods. You brought us a quick and effective solutions, and I thank you very much. It was great. Wow. Pleasure. Merci beaucoup.
Merci à toi, Jimmy, et j'espère que tu reviendras à Paris très vite. On a besoin vraiment de battre les ratons.
Guys, this has been a super exciting and interesting episode for me. To be able to travel to a different country and really understand the methods that they use. Big takeaway for me is that the pest control industry, whether it's in the United States or here in Europe, way behind the times. There's so much that needs to be caught up in the methods and the processes, and I truly believe that David and I have really initiated a really good way to be able to win the war on rats when it comes to structures, and that is really to deplete their food source, seal up their entry points, and be able to really control them that way. He's super excited to go on to jobs and put it into use. He said, this is my new method. I'm gonna start doing this, and I know my clients are gonna be super impressed. He's so impressed that he wants to team up here with my brother and I here in Paris, so we can start helping him with some of these jobs and become the leaders and do things completely different than what everybody else is doing.
A few moments later.
Salut Jim, c'était pour te dire, ta machine elle marche vraiment bien, on a vraiment capturé pas mal de souris. Viens, je te montre. Donc voilà, comme tu vois, on en a attrapé 4. Donc merci Jim, et vraiment je suis super content de travailler avec cette machine là.
Guys, if you like this episode, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and maybe we'll see you in another country.
Hey David, the rat dance please.
Marcella France, cambiarte, dance las rats. Y raptor, solution. So the rat dance.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.